we gathered, and there were probably 70 combat veterans for just Charlie Company. And I went there, but as you can probably imagine, I'm basically ready to fight. Okay, because I have no idea what the greeting is going to be. One of the stories in the book is about Staff Sergeant Robert Odom, who on the first day, seeing he was in Charlie 2, which was on my right flank, Charlie 2 or Charlie 3, I don't remember. And after the initial onslaught, I'm hiding in a corner behind a tank, and this guy comes running across the secondary street to me, and we're standing in this little courtyard, and he said, "Sir, are you aware that one of your men is out in the street right now? He's been wounded?" And I said, "Yes, Staff Sergeant Odom, I know exactly what you're talking about. And oh, by the way, my men right here who could see where he was watched as several more bullets entered his body. You see that, right? And so we know he's dead, Sergeant Odom, and I will not ever again send any of my men out in the street to recover a dead body. We'll do that later on after dark." He said, "Well, sir, with all due respect, I'm going to go get him." And he was determined. He was a Marine Staff Sergeant, wonderful man, knew his duty. So I said, "Okay, we're going to try to help you, and we will give you, covering fire and all that sort of thing." And as I reported in the book, he goes and tries, and he gets the bottom of his face blown off. When he staggered back into my position, there was nothing but blood and flesh and bone. So when I arrived at this Charlie Company reunion, the first thing anybody told me is, "Hey, Staff Sergeant Odom is looking for you." And I'm going, "Oh hell, I'm in for it." So he said he's right over there with his wife. So I went to talk to Bob Odom. First thing is, I was amazed at his face. The reconstructive surgery that he got was amazing. You could not tell any difference between what he was then and what he is today. Okay. But as he held out his hand, shook my hand, and thanked me. And so after talking to him a little while, I said, "Robert," I think I see the scar of the entry wound." And I touched it. He said, "Yes, sir. That's it. Just a little quarter of an inch diameter hole that had healed. I mean, the whole thing was amazing. And what I found out during that reunion is not one person, not one Marine said anything but thank you. You you took us through. And for that, I will be always grateful to God and to those men.